and Davis Attorneys at Law, Stewart Collision, Ferris Carpet and Towel, Potter's Bar and Grill, Gary's Auto Sales, M&R Transit, Montgomery Medical, Shop and Save, Walnut Hill in Uniontown, Zen's Construction Warehouse, Dr. Mallard and Donna George wishing the Geibel Gators the best of luck this season, Autoland Hyundai, Watson Mundorff LLP, Uniontown Detailing, Harry Floral and Gift Shop, the Geibel Catholic Fans, NovaCare Rehabilitation, Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, Coldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty, Ford of Uniontown, the T-Berry Law Offices and Attorney Vincent T-Berry, George Dental Associates, the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation, Thurby's Riverside Ford, and Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshak. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
From Ligonier Valley High School, it's time for high school basketball action here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live as the 1-1 Laurel Highlands Mustangs take on the 0-2 Yough Cougars in the Ligonier Valley tip-off tournament. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super, Carl Childs behind the camera in our YouTube Live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Our live video stream tonight courtesy of Movement Physiotherapy and Watson Mundorff LLP. And Steve, Laurel Highlands off to a 1-1 start to the season after a win over Greensburg-Salem last Friday. The Mustangs fell to the number 1 team in 5A, Chartiers Valley, on Tuesday. But watching the Mustangs through 2 games of this early season, it seems like they're a much improved team from last year.
Well, good. That'll be exciting to watch. And I know we got a freshman, this Revac, Damon Revac, 6'4", and from all the reports I'm getting, he's a terrific young player. And I know he's only played a couple games so far because he's obviously just a freshman, but it'll be fun to watch him play.
Yough trying to get things going. The Cougars were just 1-21 last year with their only win against Mount Pleasant. They have a first-year head coach in Devin Owens, who previously coached the girls at Ringgold and the boys at Propel Andrew Street. They lost their opening 2 games of the season to Mount Pleasant, 51-26 in Connellsville, 72-30. And it seems like they're just looking for some continuity since Jim Nesser left, Steve.
Trying to get a win, right? 1-21. Last year, 0-12 in the section. You're just trying to get some wins, right? Just want to get the program back on track and trying to play some good basketball.
And 2 of the players to watch, the Smith twins for Yough. Tyler Smith, number 5, a 5'11 sophomore. His twin brother Hayden Smith, also a 5'11 sophomore. Tyler averaging 14 points a game. Hayden averaging 8 points a game. They have another Smith on the team, Jack Smith, who's a freshman. He's not related to either one of them. And don't forget, on the Laurel Highlands side, you have Caden Smith on the floor and his dad, John Smith, the Mustangs head coach. So, Steve, if you say Smith tonight, there's probably at least a 50% chance you're going to be correct.
There you go. Well, that's it'll be fun to watch. Again, this is going to be a good test for the Mustangs. Try to notch another win, get some confidence. And Yough trying to do the same. They're trying to probably figure, hey, they're not playing against, Char Valley here. So they're probably thinking, hey, this is probably looking at their schedule. This is one of the, winnable games for them. So they're probably going to be looking to notch a victory. So it should be a good test for both teams.
And Luke Martin and Caden Smith off to nice starts this season for the Mustangs, both averaging double figures per game. The first of 2 games being played here at Ligonier Valley. The host school will take on Marion Center out of District 6 in the nightcap at 7:30. The consolation game at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Championship game at 5 p.m. tomorrow. When our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues, we'll talk to one of the Smiths, John Smith, the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
I'm Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Martin Law. Did you know our office handles claims for people hurt at work? If you are injured at your job, you have certain rights under the Pennsylvania Workers' Compensation Act that your employer may not advise you of or simply disregard. Those would include rights to wage loss and medical benefits due to your injury. We help injured workers to make sure they receive the benefits they're entitled to by law. Call us at 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorney.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Hello.
Life is busy. Let FACT take the wheel. Whether you're a caregiver looking for safe rides for a loved one or you need transportation yourself, FACT is here. Seniors ride free on our fixed route buses. People with disabilities save 85%, and Medicaid covers medical trips on our shared ride and paratransit services. Discover your options. Call 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com. FACT, driving independence in Fayette County.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 62 years and providing quality, reliable service, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at TargetSafetySolutionsLLC.com. Ted Silva is proud to support local high school sports.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Brian Morozak back here in the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Boys high school basketball action on WBS tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs taking on the Yough Cougars in the Ligonier Valley tip-off tournament. Being joined now by the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith. And John, certainly a tough game for your Mustangs Tuesday against the number one team in 5A in Chartiers Valley. You guys were able to hang in the game for a little while, but those late runs in both the first and second quarter from Chartiers Valley really did you in.
Well, I agree. It was one or two possession game for most of the first quarter. A team like that, you can't make many mistakes, and when you do, I think me and Coach Holger was watching the film yesterday. I think he scored 7 or 8 points in the last 40 seconds or so of the first quarter, and then he scored another 10 at the end of the last minute of the second quarter. And it's unfortunate. We made some mistakes, but I was proud of the boys' effort. They went out, they played to the whistle. We didn't miss some shots and didn't execute on a few things, but all in all, I think it was a good test for us, and it will definitely help us get ready for section play.
What do you tell the kids to try to prevent that from happening in the future, some of those late quarter collapses?
Well, the idea, the first thing is don't panic. You know, a lot of these guys, I mean, obviously Caden got a little bit of varsity minutes last year, and Luke and Sevi did as well. But they still weren't, the guys, so to speak, you know? And, these guys have to realize, obviously Caden's my son, and, there was an instance there at the end of the first quarter, for example, where you would think that the coach's son with 40 seconds left and a three-point ball game wouldn't come down and chuck a three from Wakanda. But but he did. He did. And, part of me as a coach and a father is, one is, you don't want to break a kid's confidence because you want kids to be able to be confident to take shots, to shoot shots. But at the same time, you have to get these kids to understand what the difference between a good shot and a bad shot is, And, if we go back into that situation and we hold the ball for one, we set up, we run something, it could totally, dictate the outcome of a basketball game. It really could, as far as momentum swings and stuff like that. So, I try to stay as encouraging as I possibly can. Those guys were long. They were athletic. A couple of our guys really struggled to, get to the basket and do what we typically would like to do. So, it was a good learning experience, and, that's what it was, and now we're going to move forward.
Well, more with Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Braggs a call today, 724-439-3228, for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Mauser's Tire Center has been serving the region for more than 50 years, offering new, used, and recap tires, as well as tire repair. Mauser's is located on Route 40 West at Seawrights Crossroads. Need new tires? Call Mauser's today at 724-245-2410 and let them get you ready for the road. Mauser's Tire Center, your trusted source for new and used tires for more than 5 decades. Wishing all area high school football teams a successful and healthy 2025 season.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Brian Roszak back here on the Sprouts Insurance Group pregame show with Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. The Mustangs taking on Yough tonight in the Ligonier Valley tournament. And, Coach, certainly a lot of ties between you and Dante Porter, who's Ligonier Valley's head coach and the organizer of this tournament.
Yeah, a lot of ties there. Donnie, his father, was the coach at Mount Pleasant for years and then was the coach at Gobble for years, and he's also the president of the elementary program that's run out of Westmoreland County, which I think is fantastic. I know that Connersville, Uniontown, and us are all in it. I know we have reached out to Albert Gallatin in the past about getting in it, but it's a really good elementary league, and I've been dealing with Donnie for like the last 12 years. We always try to make sure we have at least, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth grade boys competing in it. And those guys are always, there's a guy on my staff that was Donnie Porter's assistant at Gobble, Dr. Krisner. So, there's all kind of connections that go on there. They're good people. And when Dante, I think we were going to try to go back to Derry, and then Derry wasn't hosting it or something. And Dante was like, hey, I'm going to do one. And I said, well, I'll be more than obliged to come out. And maybe we'll get one together here in the near future. I would love to bring back the tip-off tournament that we used to do between, Uniontown, Connersville, Albert Gallatin, and us. Now that we're, 3 or 4 of us are all in the same section, it makes it difficult. But I'm sure that, there's a will or there's a way we can figure some stuff out maybe in the future, and maybe those guys will be part of that.
Yeah, we would certainly enjoy that as well. Always fun. We can have those local games here at home to start the season. You look at Ligonier Valley's program as well. They knocked out Berlin Brothers Valley to start the season. Berlin Brothers Valley, a program that's always strong out of District 5.
Yeah. I know. We played them last year, and I think Dante was in a lot of the same situations I was. He was with a younger group. I know he got some big kids on the team this year. I haven't seen any tape on them or anything yet, but I know they'll be ready to compete if we're blessed enough to get through the game Friday against Yough. I anticipate that they'll probably win their game Friday night, and that'll put us in the championship, so to speak, game on Saturday. So, definitely looking forward to it.
What do you know about the Yough Cougars? They've certainly struggled to start the season. You'll open up against Yough in that tournament coming up on Friday night.
Well, I don't know much. I know they're young. We've seen them over the summertime in a league in Westmoreland County. We're going to get out and play our game. We're going to get out and try to play fast and get the ball inside, play a little inside out. And obviously, just working on our defense. I think that was, a big glaring thing that, our week of practice has been focused on this week as far as, being in the right position, jumping to the ball, and being able to, slow teams down. That's what we're going to do, and we'll take it from there.
How tough is it sometimes in these opening tournaments to prepare for teams? For instance, if you end up having to play Marion Center on Saturday out of District 6, a team that you probably don't see much at all on, less than 24 hours notice to get ready for a game, how tough is that for you as a coach?
Well, it's twofold. I mean, it's basketball. So, they're going to, you're going to prepare for. You may not be able to prepare necessarily for matchups and personnel, but you can prepare your team. Are they going to play a zone? Are they going to play an even man front, an odd man front? Are they going to go to man to man? Are they going to press the ball? Are they going to trap the ball? So we try to do a good job of really covering everything throughout a week of practice. I'm not a big guy that just come in on Wednesday and bang, 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 bang offense all day, and then come in on Thursday and bang, bang. We really mix it up. We chop it up. I mean, we'll go through. One thing we do every day is we rebound and we shoot free throws. we do that every day. But we also, we'll work on our press, we'll work on our press break, we'll work on our offense, we'll work on our defense, we'll work on man-to-man, we'll work on zone. And we try to touch on a little bit of everything. This week, and it would be obviously Wednesday and Thursday. We'll work on a little bit of everything, and then hopefully some of that gets retained, and we'll be able to execute good over the weekend.
John, appreciate your time as always. We'll see you at Ligonier this weekend.
Okay, Brian. Hey, thanks.
Thanks, John. Love you. That's Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith joining us here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. And we'll have more on the way next, getting you ready for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Yough Cougars tonight here on WMBS.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Casey's Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new hours. Monday and Friday from 7 to 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday 7 to 7, and Saturday and Sunday 7 to 2. Come on into Casey's and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. They can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126. Casey's, the best in Fayette County.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amidar Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deal, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
The North Union Township Recreation Center and Supervisors Rob Tupta, Kurt Matthews, and Ron Landman are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse. Our
Brian Morozek back here in the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Laurel Highlands taking on Yough at Ligonier Valley. Back with Yough head coach Devin Owens. And Devin, your first year here at Yough, you inherited a team that went 1-21 a year ago. Your thoughts on how things have gone for you so far this season?
I feel like they're getting better. The more we play, the more experience they're gaining a little more confidence about themselves. Because our team is young. We only have one senior and one junior. Everybody's a sophomore and freshman. So we're getting acclimated.
If you just go back 2 years ago, this Yough team was a WPIAL playoff team, won a playoff game. So it shows there's certainly good history here.
Yes, sir. Yeah. What Coach Nestor built, those 22-23 seasons, we're trying to get back to those glory days. Right now, we're just young, we're inexperienced, and we're just finding leaders. So I feel like once the team get more games under their belt, we're going to be fine.
And it's certainly nice to play a couple of games up here at Ligonier Valley. You'll have an opportunity to take on Laurel Highlands tonight, and then depending on how that game goes, either play at 3 or 5 o'clock tomorrow against Marion Center or the host school, Ligonier Valley.
Yes, sir. We're actually looking forward to tonight's game. I feel like it should be a good matchup for us, a good test for the kids to see. We're going to go out there and play hard, and hopefully when the clock reaches zeros at the end of the fourth quarter, we're on top. Go play in that championship game tomorrow.
What does your rotation look like to start the season?
Basically, we're looking at just trying to be competitive. I feel like in a conference we can be with the other teams, but our top teams in our conference is Southmoreland, the EF, Dairy. If we get up there and play with them guys and compete, maybe we can steal a game here or there, and when the game's supposed to win, maybe we can turn around and be in the playoffs. Who knows? But that's what I'm reaching for.
How much do you think the move from 3A to 4A kind of set the program back a little bit going through the last cycle? And where are you guys looking at as far as numbers going into next year?
Basically, we have a few middle schoolers coming up that I know that can help contribute on our JV team. We need to keep building on JV now, so we can be ready for varsity next year. But I feel like that 4A jump did kind of hurt us just because of the competition. Like, it's a little different. Like, I feel like we were fine in 3A. We had competitive games, and obviously they won. But right now, we're just kind of in a rebuilding here. So our kids are still learning how to play basketball.
Are you going to be in 4A during the next cycle as well?
Yes, sir. I think next cycle will still be 4A. And then once they reclass, who knows, we go on to 3A, or maybe next year we might be ready for 4A. Only time will tell.
That's Yough head coach Devin Owens joining us here in the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Laurel Highlands taking on Yough boys high school basketball action from the Ligonier Valley tournament. We'll talk to the tournament director, Dante Porter, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family-owned and operated, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers a variety of affordable services, traditional, cremation with viewing and simple cremation, plus warmth, convenience, and ample parking, and they are ready to assist you. Best wishes to all of our local teams from the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorff LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorff is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top-quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority. Brian Morozek back here in the Browns Insurance Group pregame show. Laurel Highlands taking on Yough in the Ligonier Valley tip-off tournament. The host of the Ligonier Valley tip-off tournament is Dante Porter. Dante, a lot of ties to the Geibel area. And Dante, we appreciate you taking the time to join us and just talk a little bit about the Ligonier Valley tournament and your role here this week, welcoming in not only the host school, but Marion Center, Yough, and Laurel Highlands as well.
Yeah, we're excited to host. This is something Michael Marinchak, he's my assistant coach. He's one of the all-time leading scorers over at Ligonier, and he was with Ligonier in their heyday in the 2000 teams there, late teens, when they were winning Heritage Championships and District 6 championships. And it was, they hosted Christmas tournaments, tip-off tournaments, and, he said it was something the community would definitely embrace if we brought it back. And, we had the opportunity to start the tip-off tournament back up. And, we reached out to some schools that were previously in the Heritage with us, which was Marion Center. So we were able to bring them in. And then, 2 Whitfield teams with Yough. And then, just our connection with Coach Smith and obviously John Krisner, who's on staff down there now. We're looking for a 4th team, and they were happy to step in, and hopefully we can get a really good test against each other if we both take care of business Friday night.
How do you guys feel playing in the WPIAL? I know you weren't there at Ligonier Valley when they played in District 6, but just talk about some of the advantages and disadvantages of you guys kind of being a fringe school on both sides.
Yeah, I think maybe our biggest disadvantage and our biggest adjustment is the travel at some points. We've been fortunate. We're in section with Southmoreland, Mount Pleasant. Those aren't bad bus rides, but when you're taking the hour, 40-minute bus ride down to Waynesburg on a Tuesday night, that's something we gotta adjust for and be prepared for, because no one wants to get out of the bus after an hour, 40-minute bus ride and feel 100% and be ready to rock and roll. So I think that was our biggest adjustment. And then you look at Charleroi, Brownsville; those are hikes for us too, right? Those are well over hour bus rides. So just trying to keep the kids engaged and focused on what we need to do. And I think last year was a great way to get our feet wet, because we don't even have to ask the kids now, man. It's been great, the culture that they've all embraced and the willingness to do every extra little thing that we ask for them is just unbelievable.
I know, of course, you have a lot of ties down to the Geibel program. It has to make you feel good to see that they're doing so well, both on the boys and the girls side right now, and I see you have them on your schedule next Friday.
Yeah, real excited. I know Emma and Sarah Larkin, they kind of came in when my dad's tenure of AD was starting there. So we've kind of known them, for quite some time there. And I thought she just broke the all-time Geibel record. And, kudos to her. That's a lot of hard work. But it was no surprise. I think you knew she was going to be a special talent when she was a freshman. And we knew Sarah was going to get that program going in the right direction. And they are, man. She's done such a great job with that girls program. And Chuck over at the boys now, they're rolling. They got a big win over a long 3A Apollo Ridge team last night, and we're excited to go down there and kind of have a little reunion at Geibel. It's our first time down there since leaving the program.
Hey, Coach, appreciate your time. We'll see you out there this weekend. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Dante Porter. He's the head coach of Ligonier Valley and also the host of the Ligonier Valley Tip-Off Tournament. We'll take a look at some other games going on tonight around the WPIAL, and the Browns Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Silva shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacements, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403. Brian Morozak back here in the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Boys high school basketball action on WMBS tonight. Laurel Highlands taking on Yough in the Ligonier Valley tournament. Let's take a look at our schedule around the WPIAL tonight, brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter. Don't let the weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. We'll start on the boys' side. In fact, a lot of action both on the boys' and girls' side. Many tip-off tournaments being held around the area this weekend. The Geibel boys in action. They're taking on Carrick. That game will tip off at 6 o'clock. And the Brentwood tournament, host school Brentwood, will take on Freedom later on tonight. Also action this evening in the Brownsville tournament on the boys' side. Our Lady of Sacred Heart take on Albert Gallatin. That game just got underway. Host school Brownsville will take on Westinghouse at 9 o'clock tonight. Boys action in the Hempfield tournament. Opening game, Greensburg-Salem taking on Connellsville. They'll be followed by Indiana and Greensburg Central Catholic. Nightcap tonight, Penn Trafford at Hempfield. Also playing a non-conference game on the boys' side tonight, the Mapletown Maples. They're hosting Avella. Girls action tonight. We'll start with one non-conference game where Frazier's taking on Clairton tonight. And plenty of other action. The Brownsville tournament also having girls games tonight, including Uniontown taking on Chartiers Houston and Bentworth taking on host school Brownsville. That game will start at 7 o'clock tonight. Laurel Highlands tip-off tournament action on the girls' side. Connellsville taking on Alderdice. Laurel Highlands taking on Albert Gallatin. That game will air on the South Union Township Sports Network tonight at 8 o'clock. Here on WMBS tonight, the Laurel Highlands boys in action taking on the Yough Cougars in the Ligonier Valley tournament. And this look at the schedule brought to you by Mauser's Tire Center. Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today, 724-245-2410. Well, the lineups in the opening tip-off for you next. Laurel Highlands and Yough here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live. Chris Parker Jr., it's the holiday season, time for giving thanks, and the most wonderful time of the year as we go over the river and through the woods.
0% financing for 60 months on all new 25 and 26 Tucsons and Santa Fe's is really something to be thankful for.
I'm listening.
0% for 60 months. And the Hyundai Getaway sales event make it the perfect time to travel to family gatherings in these capable SUVs. Like the Santa Fe with third-row seating for up to 7 passengers and 0% financing for 60 months or up to $4,500 HMF bonus cash.
Tell me more.
We still have a great selection of new 25s at pre-tariff prices, plus Black Friday specials with employee pricing all month long.
And every new Hyundai purchase includes Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection and 3-year free complimentary maintenance. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
And you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Brian Rozak and Steve Subrick back here at Ligonier Valley High School opening game of the night. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs taking on the Yough Cougars later on this evening. Host school Ligonier Valley will take on Marion Center. And we actually just found out about a schedule change for tomorrow here at Ligonier Valley. Originally, the championship game was scheduled for 5 o'clock tomorrow. They're actually going to play the championship game first at 3 o'clock tomorrow, followed by the consolation game at 5 o'clock tomorrow. So that'll obviously change our schedule as well based on how the Mustangs fare here tonight. Well, Steve has your starting lineups being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County team. Steve?
Okay, thanks, Brian, for the Yough Cougars. Starting tonight at guard, a 5'11 sophomore, number 3, Hayden Smith. At guard, a 5'10 sophomore, number 4, Jackson Poor. At guard, a 5'11 sophomore, number 5, Tyler Smith. And at forward, a 6'3 freshman, number 10, Wyatt Kalna. And at forward, a 6'2 junior, number 11, Brody King. For the Mustangs tonight, starting at guard, a 6'2 senior, number 1, Luke Martin. At guard, a 5'10 junior, number 5, Caden Smith. At guard, a 6-foot junior, Jude Pacrone. At forward, a 6-foot senior, number 22, Sevi Vecchiola. And at forward, a 6'2 junior, number 35, Tyrone Burton.
And Steve, you look at this Yough program. They're just 1-21 last year under Bill Sherbani. He took over for Jim Nesser, lasted just one season. But you go back to both the 2023-2024 school year and the 22-23 school year, Yough had some pretty good basketball teams. The last year, Jim Nesser was here. They won a WPIAL playoff game against South Park before bowing out to Mohawk in the 3A quarterfinals. And 3 players on that Yough team are actually still playing Division III basketball. Austin Matthews and Tyler Trevelyan are playing at Geneva, and Tara Crosby playing at St. Vincent College. And, of course, the Cougars also moved from 3A to 4A and, of course, have found the competition a little bit tougher.
Yeah, well, that's the way it happens, right? You move up in class and, the competition gets tougher. But, hey, it's every year is different, right? You got to reload. You got new players. Players graduate. They move on. You can only play 4 years, and these kids just kind of keep rotating, and it seems like the top programs have those junior feeder programs in there that just keeps reloading players, and I'm sure that's Yough's going to be trying to do that here in the near future.
Yeah, the Cougars section this year includes Elizabeth Forward, Bell Vernon, Derry, Greensburg, Salem, West Mifflin, and East Allegheny. At least they have a lot of close road trips in there. Of course, Uniontown will see Elizabeth Forward tomorrow. We'll have that game for you here on WMBS at 12 noon. Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show starting at 11:30. Then, of course, the Mustang game. Now, if they win, they will play at 3 o'clock. That is a reversal from what was originally scheduled here. And if they would lose, they would play at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. And, again, we just found that out. They said they sent an email out on Monday, but we weren't included on that email. And no one told us about it, Steve. It's just the way things go sometimes.
Well, it's just that's what are you going to do?
Yeah.
That's hey, but you got to say this. Wesley Silko, the AD here at Ligonier Valley, has been very accommodating, and it's a nice facility. A newer style gym, but not the biggest gym we've ever been in, but it's still pretty nice. Well lit, and should be a fun night for high school basketball.
Even though it's a newer gym, it kind of has the old school bleacher feel on this side.
Oh, yeah.
And bleachers just on one side of the gym here, nothing on the far side. And the Mustangs will be the home team here in game 1 of the night. Again, Marion Center will play Ligonier Valley here in the nightcap. It seems like we get a chance to see Yough year in or year out. The Mustangs actually played in their tip-off tournament 2 years ago down at Yough, because they didn't play the Cougars that year. They had games against Derry. I think they played Bishop Canavan in their opener that season.
It's a place they always used to, this before we started doing them on video, they used to stick us in that corner.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, not exactly a very easy place to film from there either, because they only have bleachers going up about 5 or 6 rows on each side. You kind of run into some similar issues trying to get power to the camera and all that good stuff. But the Mustangs and the Yough Cougars here tonight. We're back with the opening tip-off right after this on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Ready, set, forward. Derby's Riverside Ford is pleased to announce the 2025 model year-end sales event going on now. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your ride, this is it. For a limited time, get 0% APR for 60 months on some of Ford's most popular models. That's right, Explorer, F-150, Super Duty, Escape, and Transit vans, all with 0% for 60 months, no money down.
Looking for a great lease instead? We've got the deals for you and the inventory too. Lease a new 2025 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for $399 per month, or for just $499 per month. Lease a new 2025 Ford Explorer Active, F-150, STX, or Bronco Big Bend. Offer valid for 36-month lease with 10,500 miles per year. Ford financing required. Tax and license extra. First payment due at sign.
It's all happening right now, but hurry in. These offers won't last long. Stop in and see Joey, Jimmy, Sammy, or Ashley at Derby's Riverside Ford, your presidential award-winning dealer located 1 mile past the casino at Nemacolin. Offer ends January 5th, 2026.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry in the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Just about set to go here tonight at Ligonier Valley High School, game 1 of 2. Laurel Highlands taking on the Yough Cougars. Our live video stream tonight courtesy of Watson Mundorff LLP and Movement Physiotherapy. Yough in their away greens, white numbers, orange trim. The Mustangs in the home whites with red numbers and blue trim. The Mustangs bench across the court to our right. The Yough bench across the court to our left. Your final thoughts there, Steve, before tip-off?
Well, I like the Mustangs' new sweatpants. Kind of looked like the old. Remember the old Indiana ones up and down, but of course they got a little red, white, and a little bit of blue trim, like the old ABA New York Nets back when I was a kid.
Even see the Globetrotters wearing those as well.
Yeah.
That seems to be the new trend. We saw Geibel wearing them on Monday, and I think Char Valley had them on Tuesday against Laurel Highlands as well. It's probably one of those things all the cool kids are doing right now.
It's retro. We were doing that a long time ago.
Everything that's old is new again, right?
Yeah.
So again, lineups here on the Yough side: Hayden Smith, Jackson Poor, Tyler Smith, Wyatt Kalna, and Brody King. For Laurel Highlands, Luke Martin, Caden Smith, Jude Packrone, Sevi Vecchiola, and Tyrone Burton. The Mustangs 1-1. Yough 0-2. Devin Owens in his first year as the head coach of the Yough Cougars, formerly the girls coach at Ringgold, also coached the boys at Propel, Andrew Street, and now John Smith in his third year as the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Wyatt Kalna to jump for Yough. He's only a freshman, averaging 6 points a game. Sevi Vecchiola taking the opening tip-off for Laurel Highlands. Mark Goodell, Mike Lupon, and Cal Mitter in your officials here tonight. And the opening tap goes to the Mustangs, working right to left as we describe it, as Luke Martin has it here on the near wing. Floats it up top, over there to Caden Smith. Touch on the far side from Packrone, back to Smith, down low to Burton, battling on the near block, and putting it up and in, Tyrone Burton. The opening 2 points of the game for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. That's certainly a positive start, Steve.
Yeah.
Yough able to break the press down to Wyatt Kalna, and a travel call there on Kalna.
Yeah, Smith threw a nice pass down there, but he got collapsed on. Burton did, and he was able to just muscle his way to the basket and get one up. So that was a good job by Burton.
Again, the two Smiths on the court for Yough are twins. Hayden Smith, number 3, and Tyler Smith, number 5. Caden Smith also wears number 5 for Laurel Highlands. He had a touch over to Martin, got deflected back to Caden. Coming out of the corner, fires it down to Burton out in front. And Burton, a little floater, gets it to go again. So 2 quick field goals for Tyrone Burton. And the Mustangs have a 4-0 lead just 50 seconds in.
Up.
And they're going to say the inbounds pass on the inbounds pass in.
Well, he's trying to take it inbounds. I don't think he realized where he was on the basketball court, and he's trying to take it back in from underneath the basket inbounds. So
that was odd, something you don't see too much. That was Jackson Poor, and then the Mustangs just throw it away. Was it tipped there or was it not?
No, just a bad pass that time by Smith. He was expecting Luke Martin to go up the sideline, and he went to the corner.
So Yough gets a little reprieve there.
Yeah.
Hayden Smith goes cross-court near side to his twin brother Tyler. Another touch from Jackson Poor, and now Hayden Smith on it again. He tried to kick it in the corner. Miscommunication there with the freshman Wyatt Kalna, and the ball goes out of bounds and back over to Laurel Highlands.
Looks like Vecchiola tipped that out to me, but they didn't see it that way, so the Mustangs will get a break there.
Vecchiola out of his own zone, back to Caden, and now Luke Martin. Across the timeline over to Packrone, hemmed up there by Tyler Smith. Pulls it back to Caden. Smith goes cross-court far side to Martin. Up top again to Packrone. Another touch from Caden down on the near block now to Burton. And Burton's going to be called for the travel.
Tight calls on the traveling. One on each team. That's a move there you see all the time that doesn't get called.
Now Yough out of their own zone.
There's
up to Brody
one.
King.
Oh, this referee down on our left, Brian, he's got the happy whistle for traveling.
Yes. So another traveling call, that time against Yough. So the Mustangs get the basketball back, leading 4-0. Tyrone Burton accounting for all 4 Mustang points in this game. Here's Caden Smith out of his own zone. Touches it off to Martin. Far side, Vecchiola. That'll be a long 2. It's short off the side of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Burton going for it. Tied up there with Hayden Smith. And it's going to be a jump ball called. Possession arrow goes to Yough. So far, Steve, a little bit sloppy on both sides.
Yeah, well.
And that's going to be ruled out of bounds as Tyler Smith tried to work it up there to Wyatt Colno. And the Mustangs will get it back with a 4-0 lead here at the 6:11 mark of the opening quarter. And Caden Smith will bring it back across to Packrone, and now Caden again. Packrone another touch, thought about the 3, works here between the circles, off to Caden. Go down low to Burton, and they're going to call a push from behind on Yough's Brody King.
That could have been just out of bounds off the Cougars, but this official, he's must be a new whistle. He's trying to break it in.
Now Caden Smith will lob it in there to Martin, and Martin's going to be called for the travel.
Now that one probably was a travel. Martin was going to pass it, and as somebody went in the passing lane, he just shuffled his feet a little bit.
I think it's pretty safe to say the whistle's been broken in now. Here at midcourt, a double team comes on Brody King. And rule that off of Laurel Highlands and out. And the Yough basketball here for midcourt. So Yough looking for their first points of the afternoon. Into the backcourt again to Hayden Smith. Picked up by Caden Smith. Hayden off to his twin brother Tyler. Tyler from the far wing and in. Foul will be called here on the floor against the Mustangs.
Smith to Smith, guarded by Smith.
Yes. I told you that was going to happen tonight.
Yeah. Well, just keep saying Smith and you won't be wrong.
Yough to trigger it in right of the basket in the Laurel Highlands zone. Jackson Poor to work it in. Goes into the corner there to Tyler Smith. Thought about the 3. We'll pull it over to Brody King. King up top. They're trying to set a little pick play there. Now the 3 ball on the way. No good from Hayden Smith. Luke Martin the rebound for Laurel Highlands. Up to Vecchio. A little hop step. Shot on the way. Came up short. Got his own rebound. Trying to keep it alive here right in the lane. Kicks it out to Martin. He'll spot up for the 3. It's off the mark. Rattles out. And Yough's Jackson Poor pulls down the rebound. For a little outlet pass forward. They're going to go out of bounds here underneath off of Yough, and the Mustangs will get it back again. She had those 2 early buckets in the opening minute from Burton. And both teams haven't scored since, and that's going to be another travel on Caden Smith, and that was pretty obvious. Usually we don't see this many walks in a game, Steve, and we've had about 5 or 6 traveling violations here in the opening 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Brought across by Tyler Smith, turned over. Burton finds it, touched up to Packrone. Now Luke Martin and a blocking foul call there on Yough. Another one on the floor. Second team foul on the Cougars. I don't think they're posting them up here on the scoreboard either, Steve.
Yeah, and they didn't tell us who it was on.
And we're on the opposite side of the scorer's table. It's just tough to pick those ones up. And Yough forces a turnover now.
They're not keeping track of points either.
Oh, on the side panels, you're right on that. There's a little leaner from Tyler Smith. Missed there. Rebound going to Packrone for Laurel Highlands. Touched up to Martin, over to Caden Smith. Now Martin again to his right to Vecchiola. Fights inside and gets the 2 to go. So Sevi Vecchiola, his opening 2 points of the game. Now 6 unanswered for the Mustangs. We're here at the 4:21 mark of the opening quarter. Jackson Poor out of his own zone, over to Tyler Smith. Bringing it across here to Hayden Smith.
That was a walk.
Wasn't called there, and a jumper from the foul line is good for Brody King. The first 2 points of the game for Yough come courtesy of Brody King. They're back to within 4 of Laurel Highlands at 6-2. midway through this opening quarter. Packroan, step back three, far side rattles out, and they're going to get Vecchiola on the foul here off the rebound.
Wow, that's a tough one to go against Vecchiola. He just reached straight up to get the ball, and they called him for kind of pushing in the back, which I didn't see that, but
Ryan Revac now checking into the game on the Laurel Highlands side, wearing number 12. We'll see a lot of his brother Damon as well. 6'4" freshman who has really impressed the Mustangs early on this season. Three up top for Yough, good again for Brody King. So King came in averaging 5 points a game, has 5 already. And just like that, Yough back to within one of Laurel Highlands at 6-5. 3:32 left here in the opening quarter. 3-ball and air ball there from Revac, but Vecchiola able to clean it up underneath. So Vecchiola now with 4. Mustangs go back up top 8-5 here at the 3:20 mark of the opening quarter. Hayden Smith out of his own zone, knocked down by Martin. Smith trying to regain, does so, touches back to Brody King. Now King going near, wing it in, scoops it up, shot attempt no good, but a foul called here on Laurel Highlands, and King will have a pair of free throws upcoming here for Yough.
I'm not even going to try to keep track of the fouls because I don't think they're going to tell us.
Yeah, it's really hard to see who the fouls are getting posted on, and again, they're not going up on the scoreboard
They're
either.
not announcing it either.
No. First of 2 free throws, no good there for Brody King. Now King for a second of 2. On the way, this one rattles out as well. Packroan, the rebound there for Laurel Highlands, lobbing it up the court to Luke Martin. Martin pressure, back to Packroan again. Touches it off, far elbow there to Damon Revac, out to brother Ryan on the 3. Off the mark there, Martin going for the rebound, can't find it. Now the Pack with it again, Brody King for Yough. So King back into the Laurel Highlands zone. To his right to Wyatt Cullen on the switch now with Tyler Smith. Tyler takes it on the inside. Shot attempt might have been partially blocked down there as Jude Packroan finds the loose ball for the Mustangs. Cross court to Ryan Revac in the corner to Luke Martin. Spots it for the 3. It's no good. Rebound on the backside. Picked up there by Damon Revac, and he draws the foul. That'll be the 4th team foul on Yough here in the opening quarter. They'll rule this in the act. And Damon Revac will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for the Mustangs. Has attempted just 2 free throws so far this year, 1 of 2. Now make it 1 of 3 as he misses on the first of 2 here. Let's say hello to our buddy Ed Wolinski from Sandy Howe Notary Services, checking in on our live stream. Mustangs and Yough Cougars, an early tip on a Friday. 5:30, first of 2 games being played here at Ligonier Valley tonight. Second of 2 free throws good for Damon Revac as he gets into the scoring column for the first time this evening. It's now a 9-5 lead for the Mustangs over the Cougars. 2:22 left here in the opening quarter. Yough has gone to their bench as well. John Gurgley into the game, 6'1" sophomore forward, seeing his first action. Brody King has it right now. Switches back with Hayden Smith, and now King again. Little shovel pass back there to Gurgley. Gurgley on the inside, had it poked away. On it for the Mustangs is Nick Crouch. Up the floor to Burton, and Tyrone leans in. Couldn't get the shot to drop, but draws the foul. It'll get called there on Brody King. Will be in the act and send Burton back to the free throw line. We saw last year, Steve, for a big guy, Burton was a pretty good free throw shooter.
There we go.
Made his only free throw attempt so far this season. First of 2 here on the way, and good.
There we go. He wasn't having any of that announcer's jinx, was he?
He got a soft roll there off the back iron.
Yes, he did.
Now Burton for a second of 2. Mustangs have doubled up the Cougars here at 10-5. Here at the 2:01 mark of the opening quarter. Second of 2 free throws good again for Burton. So Burton with 6, and the Mustangs lead by 6 at 11-5. 2 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Hayden Smith brings it across. Hands off to Gurgley. Got blocked there by Burton, and Tyrone finds the loose ball for the Mustangs. Quickly up the floor to Nick Crouch. Crouch jumper right in the lane from 10. Good. Nick Crouch, his first 2 of the game. The Mustangs lead now up to 8 at 13-5. Here at the 1:37 mark of the opening quarter. Mustangs, a little token pressure here in the backcourt as Jackson Poore brings it across. Up to Tyler Smith, tries to go between defenders, just has it ripped away by Damon Revac. Up the floor to Nick Crouch again. Leans, misses there. Got his own rebound back. Resets to Burton. Cross court near side, Caden Smith. Up top now to Ryan Revac, whose three ball is off the mark and off a deflection. The rebound fouled there by Hayden Smith. Hayden back into the Mustang zone. Try to go between defenders. Had it stripped away again. This time Caden Smith on it for Laurel Highlands. So the Mustangs lead by 8 as we go under a minute left here in the opening quarter. Caden going cross court far side. Over to Ryan Revac. Those two play and catch. Mustangs might waste a little clock right now, Steve.
Well, that's what it appears, that they're slowing it up a little bit. There's a three.
Caden Smith with the open look connects. So Caden Smith, his fourth made three of the year, as the Mustangs now up by 11 at 16-5. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Gurgley back to Hayden Smith and across. Good ball movement, and on the near block coming free for the quick two is Wyatt Kalna. First two of the game for Kalna. Yough back to within 9. 13 seconds left here in the quarter. Up top, three ball on the way off the mark there from Nick Crouch. And Yough coming back. Tyler Smith leaning and scoring. A late bucket here in the opening quarter for Yough. And the Mustangs will not be able to get another shot away. So they played 8 minutes of basketball here at Ligonier Valley tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs, a 16-9 lead over the Yough Cougars. Are back with the second quarter and 60 here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The holidays are here, and so are all the cookies and big family dinners. I don't want to lose the progress I've made this year.
I get it. That's why I went to Montgomery Medical in Smithfield. They've got GLP-1 weight management support to help you stay on track, even through the holidays.
Really? I didn't know they did that.
Oh, yeah. Plus, they handle walk-in acute care, family primary care, and all kinds of wellness services. They're like your one-stop medical home.
Sounds perfect. I'm calling Montgomery Medical. Time to make this my healthiest holiday yet.
Montgomery Medical in Smithfield. Family tradition of family medicine.
Brian Morozak, Steve Supert back here at Ligonier Valley High School. We played a quarter of basketball. Laurel Highlands, a 16-9 lead over the Yough Cougars so far for the Mustangs. Tyrone Burton leading the way with 6. Brody King with 5 for the Yough Cougars. Caden Smith has it right now. Back to Packrone, and now Caden again. Caden coming free here on the near side. Touch back to Packrone up top. Leaves it off to Luke Martin. Resetting here between the circles to Damon Revac and out to Caden Smith, whose three ball comes up short. Ball loose underneath and then ripped away there by Wyatt Kalna for Yough. Cougars bring it back across. Jackson Poor over to Hayden Smith. Tries to get around Burton. Shot attempt there, no good, but able to clean it up. John Gurgley, his first two off the Yough bench. So Gurgley has the Cougars back to within 5 at 16-11. 7:13 left here in the second quarter. Three ball on the way there, no good from Damon Revac. Ball tied up underneath. We'll go to the possession arrow, and it favors Yough. So the Cougars, Steve, still hanging around, only down 5 here with 7:07 left before halftime.
It's well put there, just hanging around, not doing anything terrific, but just doing just enough to stay in this game.
Tyler Smith over to Jackson Poor. A little pressure on the basketball for the Mustangs. Forces a turnover. Luke Martin coming back. Missed there on the leaner. Damon Revac had the rebound, but then had it poked away. And Wyatt Kalna finds it there for Yough. Be up to Hayden Smith, who brings it across. Will try to pivot. Needs some help there. Now he's just going to put up a shot. It's off the front of the rim. No good. And Tyrone Burton pulls down the rebound. He needs help. Finally gets it there from Packrone. Across to Damon Revac, comes baseline far side, adjusts, but can't get the shot to go. Tyler Smith, the rebound there for Yough. Quickly into the Mustang zone and a travel called there on Tyler Smith.
Again, another travel call. That's just the Yough coaches asking for a foul to be called.
Devin Owens very confident, though, coming in, Steve. He thought his Cougars, despite a 1-21 record last year and off to an 0-2 start, losses against Mount Pleasant and Connellsville, maybe pull a little upset here against Laurel Highlands tonight. They're only down 5 right now. Burton underneath.
3-second call.
3-second call, yep. Now give Yough the basketball back. It'll be Wyatt Colnett to send it in. And more high school hoops on WMBS tomorrow. Uniontown will take on Elizabeth Forward. 11:30 Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. 12 noon opening tip-off. And we'll pass it along a couple of times where they switched the championship and consolation games. We have a jump ball called here. Possession arrow goes to Laurel Highlands. Championship game here originally scheduled for 5. Now will be at 3 o'clock, and the consolation goes from 3 to 5.
Well, if the Mustangs win, that'll get you home a little earlier for the your Ohio State game.
Yeah, it will. It just creates some issues for us as far as Billy Dice having to get down to Elizabeth Ford a little bit earlier to set up for the Uniontown game, as Tyrone Burton gets a quick 2 there for the Mustangs to put Laurel Highlands up by 7. If the Mustangs win here, I think Tony's going to be working that Uniontown game with Shea Fleener tomorrow, and a push called underneath. 5:30 left here in the second quarter. And we'll get an opportunity for Hayden Smith here at the free throw line for Yough. The Cougars down 7. Hayden Smith, first of 2 free throws, good.
Got a Hayden Smith, a Caden Smith, a Tyler Smith, a John Smith.
Jack Smith hasn't checked in yet for Yough. He's no relation, just a freshman. Hayden, second of 2 free throws, good. So Yough creeping back to within 5 again of the Mustangs at 18-13. 5:22 left before halftime. Caden Smith with the basketball right now. Going far wing and in. Puts it off the glass. Shot attempt no good. And he'll have 2 free throws upcoming with 5:15 left before halftime.
I'm surprised sometimes. Some of the calls they make, you know, like, just doesn't look like there's a lot of contact, and then sometimes they let them just hack each other and they don't call it, you know?
Yeah, very inconsistent at times as Caden misses on his first of 2 free throw attempts. Caden came into the game 4 of 6 from the free throw line, was averaging 13.5 points a game, and a big game against Greensburg-Salem. Chartiers Valley had him shut down pretty good, and he misses both free throw attempts here. The Mustang lead remains at 5. Jackson Poor pushing it back to Tyler Smith. Tyler in traffic, back to John Gurgley. Will shovel back to Hayden Smith, down to Gurgley, and Gurgley gets the 2 to go.
Wow.
So John Gurgley with 4 off the bench here in the second quarter for Yough. And it's a 1-possession game at 18-15 with 4:44 left before halftime. Caden here on the near side. Over to Packrone. Jude Packrone bumped and fouled. That'll be on the floor against Tyler Smith. Just the second team foul, the second quarter called on Yough. And Tyler Smith will check out. And back into the game, Brody King. Mustangs inbound. Packrone has it right now. Back to Caden Smith, now Packrone again. It bounced into the corner there to Damon Revac. Up top to Packrone, who drains the 3. So Jude Packrone, his first points of the game come from outside the 3-point arc. His second made 3 of the season as the Mustangs back up 6 at 21-15. 4:10 left here in the second quarter. Yough back across to Hayden Smith. A lot of contact in the lane. It is a charge. Charge called there on Hayden Smith. And the Mustangs will get it back with a 6-point lead.
Good job that time by the young freshman, Revac. Damon Revac stood in there and took a pretty hard drive down the lane for a charge.
Here's Caden Smith out to Packrone. Touches back to Caden again. Caden a little ball fake now from the foul line. Another foul called here on the floor against Yough. The team foul number 4 of the quarter. Mustangs will shoot off the next foul.
That's on Converso.
Aiden Converso, 6'2 sophomore. Also a new entry into the game. Mustangs kick in the corner, and Caden Smith drains his second three of the game. So 6 points for Caden Smith on 2 made threes, 6 unanswered for Laurel Highlands. Now they go up 9 at 24-15. Brody King, long too far wing, no good for Yough. Packrow the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Jude pulls up here on the near wing. Back between the circles to Damon Revac. On the far side to Caden Smith. His jumper on the way, no good. Rebound juggled and then controlled by John Gurgley of Yough. Across to Brody King. Brody here between the circles, fronted there by Caden Smith. Sent near side over to Aiden Converso. Converso a little pivot, bounce pass into Poor, and his leaner no good. Caden Smith, another rebound there for the Mustangs. Up again to Packroll, hop step, handoff, Burton floats it up and in. Tyrone Burton, a nice game so far. Steve has 10 of the 26 for the Mustangs. We have a timeout. With 2:46 left before halftime, 26-15 Mustangs. We're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borge Jr.
As we come back, Laurel Highlands forcing another turnover. They have the basketball and an 11-point lead now at 26-15. Damon Revac with the basketball over to Packroan. High in the corner again to Caden Smith. Comes baseline far side. Resets up top. Damon Revac for 3. Rattles out. Rebound underneath. Was controlled there by Yough's Brody King, and King is fouled. They call that on Packroan. Non-shooting, just the second foul of the quarter on the Mustangs. So Yough will work it in. So Steve, here's a random question on our YouTube live feed. Somebody said that this feed of the game popped up on their YouTube feed and wanted to know where Laurel Highlands is at. Well, Laurel Highlands, of course, in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. There's a 3 from Hayden Smith for Yough. A miss, loose out in front. Missing there on the putback was Wyatt Collin, and the Mustangs out of the pack with it. Here's Packroan. Packroan driving and missing. Ball loose underneath. Packroan gets his own rebound. Kicks out to Caden Smith. Resets to Luke Martin. His 3-ball on the way and good. First points of the game, Steve, for Luke Martin. Came in averaging 11.5 a game.
3?
It was a 3, and it's 29-15 Mustangs. So just a couple of minutes ago, it was a 3-point game, and now Laurel Highlands leads by 14 with 1:32 left here in the second quarter.
Wonder where that fellow was from that was asking where Laurel Highlands was. Must be a slow night wherever he's watching on a Friday night.
Watching an out-of-state basketball game.
Yeah.
We appreciate him tuning in, though. And a carry called there on Packroan. That's the neat thing about the internet. You can have people finding you from everywhere.
Yeah.
Go coast to coast and around the world.
My son Joey's tuning in tonight from Quebec, Canada.
Wow. That is interesting.
A little vacation up there. But
so does he speak any French?
No, I don't think so.
That might be a little bit of an adjustment for him. We went to Montreal once, and we were pretty lost there. Don't know the language. Sometimes tough to pick it up. And there's Wyatt Collin drawing the foul there for Yough with 1:01 left before halftime.
I think that might have been on a Revac or possibly one of the Revacs, because it was either 1-5 or 1-2. Couldn't see. Again, they're not posting the scores, so we apologize for that.
First of 2 free throws, no good there from Wyatt Collin. They usually have the side panels working with points and fouls. They don't have those up.
They got them lit up with all the players on there, just the starters, but
they aren't putting any points up there. But they do have, of course, the regular score on the scoreboard at 29-15 in favor of the Mustangs with 1:01 left before halftime. Second of 2 free throws. Again, no good there from Kalna. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Cougars find it, and the jumper good from King.
Let's see where the foul, though.
That might have been after the make.
They're going to count the basket?
So they're going to count the basket, but then call a foul on Yough. That'll be the 5th team foul. And unless it's a player control foul, the Mustangs are going to shoot. And, of course, was not a player control foul. So you'll have the 2-point score there for King. And then the Mustangs will shoot on the other side, and it'll be Ryan Revac headed to the free throw line. So an interesting sequence there.
So I'm still missing a basket. I got Gurgley for 4 in this quarter.
Correct.
King for 2.
Yep. And Hayden Smith has 2.
So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. There you go, 17. Okay.
The first of 2 free throws here for Ryan Revac, no good. Mustangs struggling here in this quarter from the free throw line, 0 of 3.
Told you about that announcer's jinx.
I didn't say anything about Caden Smith and Ryan Revac shooting free throws, and Revac misses here again, but Luke Martin keeps it alive. Kicks out to Caden Smith, missed there on a 3 ball. And ripping that rebound away was Gurgley, and they're going to call Laurel Highlands foul.
It's either going to be on Vecchiola or Martin. I think they tagged Martin there. Not that we have an exact total, but we'll know when someone fouls out, won't we?
Correct. We'll have a substitution here for the Mustangs. Lafayette Callaway will check in.
Well, they list him at 6'1", but he looks bigger than that, doesn't he? He looks taller than 6'1".
There's not a lot of him during the football season. He's a Mustang wide receiver and defensive back. It'll be Jackson Poor to trigger it in. 44 seconds left before halftime. Yough the basketball down 12. Jackson Poor going cross court near side to Hayden Smith. A little pressure on the basketball there from Jackson Nairn, who's another new entry for the Mustangs. Nairn, a 6'3" sophomore.
Yeah, big kid there.
He was the Mustangs kicker and punter, also played on the soccer team. Very versatile athlete. Strong defense here on Brody King. King pulling it back out again to Wyatt Kalna.
Oh, they're going to call offensive foul. See, he was just leaning in a little bit, and Revac was just checking him, and they called him for kind of shouldering Revac, and Revac's a little smaller, and he didn't complain about it, which was odd. He just didn't even, it was a little. That was, again, another one of those fouls where probably let that go most of the time.
Mustangs the basketball back here late. 4 seconds left in the quarter. Caden Smith, comes free, misses there on a jumper. And that'll do it for 2 quarters of basketball here at Ligonier Valley High School. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs have a 29-17 halftime lead over the Yough Cougars. Stay tuned for our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. It comes your way next year on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Martin Law. If you were injured in an accident, don't know where to turn, and want to know what your rights are, we'd be happy to meet with you. We're local and have helped hundreds of people here in Fayette County recover in accident cases. Most importantly, we pride ourselves on being able to locate coverage or find claims that other attorneys may have missed. Call us about your case at 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorney.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
Just that easy. When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 62 years and providing quality, reliable service, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetSafetySolutionsLLC.com. Ted Silva is proud to support local high school sports. Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Back here at Ligonier Valley High School, halftime, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs leading the Yough Cougars by a score of 29-17. Steve, is your halftime stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Thanks, Brian. For the Cougars, Hayden Smith finishes with 2 points. Tyler Smith with 2. Wyatt Kalna with 2. Brody King leads the way with 7. And Gurgley off the bench with 4. They scored 9 in the first, 8 in the second, 17 at the half. For the Mustangs, Luke Martin knocked down a 3. He has 3 points. Nick Crouch with a 2. He's got 2. Caden Smith with 2 3-pointers, 1 in each quarter. He has 6. Packron with a 3-pointer. He has 3. Damon Revac was 1 out of 2 from the line. He finishes with 1 point. Zevi Vecchiola with 4. And Tyrone Burton leads the way for the Mustangs with 10 points. 6 in the first and 4 in the second. 10 for the half. They scored 16 in the first, 13 in the second for a 29-17 halftime lead.
Reminder, more high school hoops on WMBS tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. The Uniontown Red Raiders will battle the Elizabeth Forward Warriors. That's when our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show starts. Opening tip set for 12 noon. If the Mustangs hang on here today, they'll actually play at 3 o'clock now tomorrow against the winner of the Ligonier Valley Marion Center game. If they would lose, they would play at 5 o'clock against the loser of that game. So the Mustangs up 29-17 here at the halftime break. Second half comes your way next in 4 minutes here on WMBS, the Turbo Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1 year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season, and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
The North Union Township Recreation Center and Supervisors Rob Tupta, Kurt Matthews, and Ron Landman are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Prime Roszak, Steve Subrick back here at Ligonier Valley High School, ready to start the third quarter. Game 1 of 2 here tonight. Again, Marion Center will take on host school Ligonier Valley at 7:30 tonight. The winners meet in the championship game at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Consolation game at 5 o'clock. And so far, Steve, on the Laurel Highlands side, Tyrone Burton looking pretty good with 10 points.
Yeah, looking real good.
Mustangs will work left to right, but it's Yough coming right to left with a quick basket from Hayden Smith. His first field goal of the game, made 2 free throws back in the second quarter, and Yough back to within 10. Mustangs trying to answer back with Jude Packroan, had it rejected away, and Yough bringing a lot of energy here to start the third quarter.
Yeah. I was talking to Mike Revac, who, as you know, Brian, a heck of a golfer and basketball player in his own right, just the father of the 2 Revac boys.
He's certainly done a nice job here so far this season as Luke Martin hits that 3 for the Mustangs. His second made 3 of the game. He has 6, and Laurel Highlands answers the basket from Hayden Smith, and they go back up 13 now, 32-19, with 7:25 left here in the third.
He was telling me you could get a heck of a golf foursome out of this team on the floor. With his 2 sons are players. Of course, Caden Smith's a player, and Sevi Vecchiola's a golfer as well.
Yes, they all did a nice job. The Laurel Highlands golf team advanced to the WPIAL playoffs this past fall season. Foul called here on the Mustangs, Luke Martin.
Does Vecchiola play golf and football? Are they allowed to do that?
He wasn't on the football team.
He wasn't on the football team?
No, he's not on the football team this past fall. Out in front there, a nice little runner from Tyler Smith. 4 for Tyler Smith, and Yough back to within 11 at 32-21. There's Caden Smith coming free near corner, draining another 3. 3 made 3s for Caden Smith, has knocked one down in every quarter. He has 9, and the Mustangs back up 14 at 35-21.
That's disheartening, a little disappointing for Yough, because they work so hard to get a basket, and all of a sudden the Mustangs come right down and hit a couple of 3s on them, so they're losing ground.
Wyatt Kalna driving in from the far side. Shot attempt no good. Vecchiola out of the pack with it. Touching it forward there to Jude Packrone to Burton underneath. And Tyrone can get that one to go. Fight for the loose ball rebound. Luke Martin keeps it alive. Touch from Vecchiola. Back to Packrone. Resets between the circles now to Caden Smith. They're going to set up the screen there from Burton on Hayden Smith. Ball comes loose here on the near side. Deflected out of bounds. Will stay with the Mustangs here in the Yough zone. Luke Martin now comes to the Mustang bench. He'll check out, and Nick Crouch back in. With 6:08 left here in the third, the Mustangs a 2-touchdown lead, up 14. And Caden bringing it back into the Yough zone, over to Packrone up top. Watched there by Hayden Smith. Touch from Tyrone Burton. Burton guarded there by Jackson Poore. Over to Nick Crouch. Crouch, another member of the Mustang football team. Now a little bounce pass on the inside, and a left-hand finish for Packrone.
Nice finish by Packrone.
So Packrone with 5. The Mustangs back up 16 at 37-21. 5:35 left here in the third. Brody King taking a step back 3 from the near side. No good off a deflection. Vecchiola with the rebound. Outlet pass to Packrone. 2-on-1 over to Tyrone Burton, and he gets the basket to go and 1. So Burton with 12 so far can make it 13 at the free throw line, and the Mustang lead back up to 18 at 39-21 with 5:24 left here in the third.
Nice feed by Packrone. He could have took the layup, but he took the nice little bounce pass over to his teammate Burton, and Burton finished with the foul. So good teamwork there by the Mustangs.
So Tyrone Burton looking to cap off the 3-point play. He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line so far in this game, and knocks down this free throw to make it 3 of 3.
13 now for Burton.
And a lead at 19 and 40-21. Back across for Yough was Tyler Smith. Over to Jackson Poore. They're going to try to set up a screen play up top, but it's going to be Burton that's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, that was another touch foul.
Non-shooting.
Speaking of fouls, I know we were doing the game, but did you watch any of that football game last night when you got home?
I listened to some of it along with the Penguin game on the radio driving home with Carl, but never really turned it on the TV. As Vecchiola with a strip here for the Mustangs, and Sevi coming back draws another foul. But go ahead, you can finish your thought.
They called, and I'm not a Cowboy fan, trust me, I'm more of a Lions fan than a Cowboy fan, but they called an offensive pass interference, which was one of the worst calls that you ever would see on a touchdown, or would have been a touchdown or for the Cowboys.
Inside, Vecchiola draws another foul. That might have been one of the ones Carl was complaining about messing up his fantasy football team on the way out.
Well, I don't know if he scored, but it should have been pass interference on the defense, and it would have been 1st and goal on the 1. And I just you never seen a call like that before. That was crazy.
Vecchiola, first of 2 free throws, good. Sevi with 5 in this game. And the Mustangs, a pretty comfortable margin right now, Steve. Back up 20 at 41-21.
And I was working today, Brian, driving all around Pittsburgh and listening, to some of the sports talk. And I guess we missed a heck of a Penguins game last night.
Yes, they were down, actually up. I think Tampa rallied back, and then the Penguins were able to hold off for a 1-goal win after
Another
Tampa
foul.
Bay had a goal disallowed there as Burton got that basket to give him 15.
This is going to be an offensive foul, I believe, on, 24, I believe it was.
That was John Gurgley.
Yeah, he pushed off trying to get position for the inbounds play, so it goes right back to the Mustangs.
Hunter Allen now checking in on the Yough side, seeing his first action, replacing Hayden Smith. As Caden Smith sends it in there for Laurel Highlands into Sebi Vecchiola inside to Burton. Another floater, good boy, Tyrone Burton.
Tell you what, I like his game.
Up. He has 18, full timeout Yough, 45-21 Mustangs, 4:40 left here in the third, and we're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Back here at Ligonier Valley High School, Laurel Highlands cruising now up 45-21.
Yeah, they're really
40 left here in the third quarter.
Playing some pretty good basketball right now. This has been a good spot, and Yauch's having trouble on all phases of the game.
Jackson Poor out of his own zone, picked up there by Tyrone Burton. A little switch up top with Tyler Smith.
Coach
Caden Smith guarding.
Coach Owens, Brian, I don't know if you could hear, I took my headset off for a second. He was giving it to his team over there. Of course, they're across the way, and he was letting them have it a little bit verbally.
Jackson Poor drew a foul underneath there for Yough. Trying to rule that in the act.
Burton again, I think.
It was.
Oh, yeah, now they're putting him on the board now.
It's a second on Tyrone Burton.
See that?
That'll help us. They've got all the whole points up and everything.
Yeah.
First of two free throws, no good there from Jackson Poor. Poor yet to score in this game on the Yough side.
Did you go over and complain about it at halftime?
I did not go and complain.
Yeah, you didn't even leave, did you?
No, it's been sitting right here, same spot. Second of two free throws, again, no good from Poor. Vecchiola out of the pack with it. Mustangs working left to right. Vecchiola down to Caden Smith, coming baseline near side. A little finger roll finish for Caden Smith. First time Smith has scored on a basket that wasn't a three. He has 11 points for the game. And the Mustangs on top 47-21 with 4:05 left here in the third. Jackson Poor, little switch back here with Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith on the near wing. Goes baseline to Wyatt Callnow. He tried to pull it back out in front, and no one home there. Just rolls into the Yough bench.
It's amazing that ball could get through all that traffic and not hit anybody. It was like a centering pass in hockey that just went through the whole crowd, and the basketball is a little bigger than a puck.
Nick Crouch over to Vecchiola. Vecchiola right of the lane, touch from Burton, back outside Packrone. Over to Caden Smith, trying to come off a Gurgley here. Double team comes over with Tyler Smith as Caden stays with it. Swings it over to Packrone, down to Burton. It's Tyrone Burton fighting the near baseline, missed there. Vecchiola trying to follow it up. Couldn't get that shot to go down, and the rebound pulled down by Wyatt Callnow of Yough. Back on the other side, jumper from Tyler Smith, foul call there on the Mustangs. I think it's going to go on Caden Smith. It does.
Should be his first.
It is. Get caught up on all the fouls now. States they got him back up on the board.
Now that they have him on the board, we really don't have to pay attention to it either. So
well, on the Yough side, you look at the foul trouble. Hayden Smith has 4, Tyler Smith with 3, and Brody King with 3. See why some of those guys have been subbed in and out here a little bit in the second half. As head coach Devin Owens, his first year here at Yough, tries to keep them on the floor. On the near side, Tyler Smith. Not a lot of operating room out there. Back to Gurgley. Is that going to be a walk? Yes, it is.
I don't even know if it was a walk. He just stumbled a little bit, but the ball was still kind of like bouncing back up to him when he took those extra steps. And like you said, this guy's like, he's happy. Likes to call the traveling call, doesn't he?
I agree. Had a lot early on. I think about 5 or 6 in the opening 3 minutes of the game. Burton here in the corner. Up top again to Caden Smith. Caden double teamed. Resets here high on the left. And a touch from Crouch. Burton and now Caden Smith again. Inside. And that's Jonah Coleman seeing his first action of the game. And the Mustangs get another 2 down low from Vecchiola.
Right? Yeah.
Vecchiola now with 7 and another steal. Coming back, it's Crouch with a floater, no good. Ball tied up underneath. We're going to get a foul, though, called here on Crouch after the rebound was pulled down by John Gurgley.
That should be on. Now, wait a minute. They called that on. I thought they were going to get Crouch for that. But
that's the 5th team foul as well, so you'll have Yough shooting 2 here with Gurgley, but they trail by 28 at 49-21 with 2:24 left here in the third.
They didn't post that foul, but.
And now Gurgley, first of 2 free throw attempts, no good. Mustangs led 16-9 after 1 quarter of playing, 29-17 at halftime. Really opened it up here in the third. Gurgley, second of 2 free throws, good. Gives him 5 points for the game. 49-22, 2:24 left here in the third. Caden Smith out of his zone. Vecchiola setting the screen, but Caden Smith had his pocket picked by Tyler Smith, and Tyler Smith comes back for an uncontested 2. So Tyler Smith, 4 here in the third, 6 for the game. Yough gets another 2 back. They're back to within 25 at 49-24. Burton, a little hop step, got pinned up. Ball was deflected. Burton able to stay with it. Kicks it out to Nick Crouch. Crouch's 3-ball too strong. Might have hit the support, but they didn't blow the play dead, and we get a jump ball call there off the rebound. And this possession arrow is going to favor Yough, and the Mustangs making some wholesale substitutions.
I think it favors the Mustangs.
Oh, you're right on that. They're going to switch it up there. And it'll be Pacarone to send it into Jonah Coleman. A little juggle, regains. Crouch, far side. Pacarone again. Hands off underneath, but losing the handle out of bounds was Alafia Callaway.
Good ball movement there, just a bad execution. The bounce pass a little low on the outside, and Callaway just couldn't corral it in.
Mustangs this year, Steve, one of the deepest coaching staffs in the WPIAL. In the last home game, might have been about 10 guys there on the bench. And Bro Teich down there today, and there's going to be a basket and 1 on the Yough side there for Hayden Smith. Hayden Smith now with 6. Yough trying to creep back. They're still down 23, and Hayden misses the free throw attempt. They got an offensive rebound, and it's put back up and in for another basket from Aiden Conversa. So Yough trying to hang around here in this third quarter. They force another turnover as Brody King back on the basketball. King goes into the corner to Hayden Smith. Yough has got it back to within 21. Underneath, contact there on the shot attempt from Hayden Smith. They're going to get Alafia Callaway for the foul. So the lead at 21 right now. First personal on Callaway. A little discussion here. I think the Mustangs are trying to sub in too early.
They got 6 people in the court now. Well, what happened was a couple guys came in, and the ref said the subs have to stay out till the first free throw. But Vecchiola came in anyway, and he sent. Now they
Gabe sent Afani out there as well. Another freshman.
Yeah.
Mustang football quarterback for most of the season.
So they can't sub until after the first free throw.
Yeah, that's nothing new. That's been going on forever.
And I think what they got away with, and it really is meaningless, it's just a clerical thing, but Vecchiola came in and he shouldn't have. And he's on the line right now.
The first of 2 free throws good there for Hayden Smith.
They're going to go back out just to fix that. So
Hayden Smith with 7, and Yough back to within 20 of the Mustangs at 49-29. 1:04 left here in the third. Hayden now, second of 2 free throw attempts. On the way and good again. So Hayden Smith, 6 here in the third, 8 for the game, and the Mustangs throw it away. Miscommunication there between Jackson Nairn and Jonah Coleman. And Yough trying to mount a late charge here. They're down 19.
Yeah, no reason to panic yet. He's getting some pretty valuable minutes for some of these younger kids.
3 up top, no good. Tyler Smith got an offensive rebound from his twin brother Hayden. Hayden comes back inside, missed on the floater, got his own rebound, puts it back up off the glass. Another miss, and out of the pack with it there for the Mustangs is Senafani. Senafani over to Jonah Coleman, and that's going to be a travel call there on Coleman. And the whole lineup here, Steve, we're on the Mustang football team. This whole group, Callaway, Senafani, Coleman, Crouch, and Nairn. Haven't been able to say that in a while at Laurel Highlands. Brody King. Near side over to Hayden Smith. Hayden got hemmed up. They said Mustangs had some contact, so no travel. A little pressure on the basketball here near side. King trying to keep it alive, but Jonah Coleman with a little poke, able to get it over to Senafani. Off to his left and across to Nick Crouch. 10 seconds left here in the quarter. Crouch a floater from just inside the foul line. No good. Offensive rebound. Jackson Nairn gets fouled on the putback attempt. So the Mustangs sophomore looking for his first 2 points of the game here at the free throw line. 5.8 left here in the quarter, and the Mustangs up 19 at 49-30. Nairn first of 2 on the way and good. And lead back up to 20. And the Mustangs well on their way to advancing to the championship game here at Ligonier Valley at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Second of 2 free throws. No good there from Nairn. Ball deflected out of play. It'll be ruled Laurel Highlands basketball. Mustangs get another crack at it here with 4.1 left on the clock. Inbounds pass goes to Nairn, over to Coleman, swung to Senafani, back in the corner, Crouch. 3 at the buzzer, too strong. So we play 3 quarters of basketball. It's 50-30. Mustangs lead the Yough Cougars. Are back with a 4th and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Back here at Ligonier Valley High School, the Mustangs a 20-point lead over the Yough Cougars by a score of 50-30. Laurel Highlands outscoring Yough 21-13 in that third period. So far, Tyrone Burton leading the way for the Mustangs with 17. Hayden Smith, the leading scorer for Yough, with 8. And the Cougars will trigger it in here with Wyatt Kalna to start the fourth quarter. And Kalna getting it into Brody King. Again, Marion Center and host school Ligonier Valley will play in the championship game after this one's wrapped up. Tyler Smith with the right now, watched there by Packrone. Tyler trying to come on the inside as it's taken away by Sebi Vecchiola. Had it poked from behind there by Tyler Smith, and then Yough gives it right back to the Mustangs' Caden Smith.
3 turnovers in about 4 seconds.
Caden kicking it out, Pack Road, wide open, far wing. Misses though on the 3 ball. Burton offensive rebound. Missed on the putback, third attempt on the possession. Good for Tyrone Burton.
He's been playing terrific basketball tonight. A lot of scrappiness.
So Burton with 19. The Mustangs up 22 at 52-30. That one off the front of the rim on the Yough shot attempt. And Packroan, another Mustang rebound off to Caden Smith and across. Back to Packroan. Packroan near wing. Baseline Vecchiola near side. Try to bounce it off to Burton on the far block. And a foul called here on the floor against Yough. That'll go on Wyatt Kalna. Just his first. Mustangs inbound again to Packroan, out to Luke Martin, hitting another 3. Third made 3 of the game for Luke Martin. All of his points coming from outside the 3-point arc. He has 9. And the Mustang lead back up to 25. Quick steal, Vecchiola back to Martin again, and he'll get a quick 2 to put himself in double figures now with 11.
This Jackson Poor, he just stands on the baseline. He doesn't move. I don't know if he realizes he can run the baseline to get a better angle.
The Mustangs pressing, and Vecchiola another steal and a basket. Picking the pocket of Kalna, and Yough's going to take a timeout. Lead back up to 29. Laurel Highlands 59, Yough 30. 6:14 left here in the fourth, and we're back in 60 on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Chris Parker Jr., it's the holiday season, time for giving thanks, and the most wonderful time of the year as we go over the river and through the woods.
0% financing for 60 months on all new 25 and 26 Tucsons and Santa Fe's is really something to be thankful for.
I'm listening.
0% for 60 months, and the Hyundai Getaway sales event make it the perfect time to travel to family gatherings in these capable SUVs. Like the Santa Fe with third row seating for up to 7 passengers and 0% financing for 60 months. Or up to $4,500 HMF bonus cash.
Tell me more.
We still have a great selection of new 25s at pre-tariff prices, plus Black Friday specials with employee pricing all month long.
And every new Hyundai purchase includes Hyundai Assurance, America's Best warranty with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection and 3-year free complimentary maintenance. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
And you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Back here at Ligonier Valley High School with 6:14 left in regulation. Laurel Highlands a 59-30 lead over the Yough Cougars. And Steve, down in the front row, Ligonier Valley head basketball coach Dante Porter with his dad Donnie Porter, who is the former athletic director and basketball coach down at Geibel.
Over there to my right?
Yes, correct. They're down in the front row. Mustangs might see them tomorrow afternoon in the championship game. I think they're probably slight favorites over Marion Center tonight. There's a little scoop shot.
We were laughing during the break about your pie and my cake, and we went to a pie shop tonight. And
I appreciate you stopping over there. Got me an apple pie from the Laughlin Town Pie Shop tonight.
Can't believe you didn't want the salted caramel apple topping, but
no, I like basic
just a
apple.
Plain Jane.
I'm a plain Jane. That is correct. First of 2 free throws, no good there from Brody King.
The only problem is, when you bring that home to Angela, your wife, it's going to be frozen because it's sitting out in your car.
It's all right. I don't mind cold pie. Second of 2 free throws short.
Does she like apple pie?
She probably can't eat it because I doubt it's gluten-free.
Yeah.
There's Caden Smith up top to Packroan. Down low, Luke Martin getting a quick 2. So Martin having a nice fourth quarter. Has 7 here in the fourth, 13 for the game.
See how he's standing still? He's not moving.
Yep.
Somebody better tell him. And he's standing underneath the basket, which makes it even worse.
He's a senior, though, too, Steve. You think he would know that?
You would think so.
Being around the block for a little while. A little drive in there from Brody King, a miss. Of a running clock the rest of the way as the lead's up to 31. Caden Smith misses there on a 3. The ball goes out of bounds and back over to Yough. Now that was going to be on both games tomorrow, Steve. The way it looks right now, only be on the Mustang game. I think Tony's going to have the call of the
I don't know why they didn't
early contest.
They stopped the clock.
Yeah, it should be running here the rest of the way. Tyler Smith handing off baseline. Floater no good there from Wyatt Kalna. Vecchiola gets the rebound and he's fouled. They probably never got the memo down there at the scorer's table. At 30 points, clock runs the rest of the way.
Yeah, he's telling the... The referee's telling him to keep the clock running, buddy.
They're going to do that right now. Caden Smith brings it across over to Packrone. It's going to be a 3. It was contact, no foul called. And Tyler Smith picks up another rebound for Yough.
Coach Smith wanted a foul, but you're up by 30. It's not going to get too many more calls, I would think.
Aiden Converso is going to draw a foul there for Yough, so he'll shoot 2. Mustang foul posted on Luke Martin, his 4th. As you said, this juncture of the game up 31 with a running clock. Mustangs not concerned at all as Converso drains the first of 2 free throws to give him 3 points for the game. Converso 2nd of 2 on the way and good. So Aiden Converso now with 4. It's a 61-32 lead. Sevi Vecchiola coming back. Ball deflected out of play. Ruled Mustang basketball. 4:35 left here in the 4th. Marion Centers arrived for the nightcap as well tonight. That was a former team in Ligonier Valley's district. Ligonier Valley just moving into the WPIAL during the 2020 seasons. They've only been WPIAL members for 5 years. And down low, quick 2 from Jude Packrone.
He's had a nice game.
Yes, 7 points for Packrone. Lead at 63-32 with 4:06 left here in the 4th. Back across here, Tyler Smith for Yough. Pass over to Brody King. He's double teamed, and the Mustangs take it away with Sevi Vecchiola. And another foul call there on Yough. The Mustangs will bring in Malachi Tabovoya.
Yep, all the
Ryan Revac.
Starters are going out. I'm going to total those guys. Burton finishes with 19. Vecchiola with 9. Packrone with 7.
Ryan Revac has it right here, going cross court far side to Caden Smith. And the touch from Ryan Revac up top again to Caden. Caden, one of the Mustang starters, still in the game. High pass, cross court far side tended for Packrone off of Jude and outs, and now Damon Revac back in. That'll be the last action of the night for Caden.
Yep, and probably Packrone as well, I'm guessing.
And 3 minutes left on a running clock here in the 4th quarter. Mustangs just about have this one finished off. And a quick steal. It'll be Packrone coming back. A lot of contact. Going to rule this out of bounds. Wow.
See, that's why you got to get Packrone out of the game. You know, that could have been an injury right there, right? That's
could have undercut him.
Yeah.
Mustangs keep possession. Off the inbounds pass, kick ball called as they're trying to get it to Tabovoya. It was kicked there by Converso on the Yough side. And set back in again. Mustangs send it around the horn and back down low to Packrone, and another push called there on Converso. This will end quickly though with the clock running.
Yeah, it's...
The Mustangs up 31. Sent back in up top here to Ryan Revac.
Yeah, for some reason they're trying to get Packrone some more points. I don't know what's going on there, but
nonetheless, Cougars running back, and Hayden Smith losing control.
Pacrone's done now.
Yep, he'll check out. It was actually ruled
I was just calling for him to come out just for, you know, he's a starter.
He wants to see a late injury.
Yeah.
And Yough off the inbounds pass here, missed from Converso. Damon Revac finds it up the floor, and finishing it off, Malachi Tabovoya. His first 2 points of the season for Laurel Highlands. 65-32, 1:20 to play. Tyler Smith down low looking for Wyatt Cullen. Lost the handle, regains in traffic, then the jump ball called underneath.
They only have 2 points this quarter, is that right?
That is correct. It was 30 after 3.
I'm totaling up my tallies already. I'm thinking, wait a minute, I missed something. But
just the 2 free throws from Converso as Nick Crouch gets another 2 on the other side for Laurel Highlands to give him 4. 67-32. 50 seconds left. That ball through the hands of Converso, out of bounds, and back over to the Mustangs again. Damon Revac sending it back in to brother Ryan. That'll be a kick ball as Ryan put it off the foot of Hayden Smith. Mustangs keep possession. So Laurel Highlands will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Again, that's a change from the original schedule. Championship game at 3 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have it for you here on WMBS. And it's either Marion Center or
Revac
Ligonier
brothers
Valley.
have some pretty fun one-on-one basketball games in the yard, and there's Dad probably can hang with them too.
Have to think
a
so.
good player.
Luke Kavanaugh.
I know his dad. The dad can hang with him on the golf course for sure, right?
Well, that'll do it here. 67-32. The Mustangs improve to 2-1 on the season. The loss drops Yough to 0-3, and we're back to tell you all about it right after this here on WMBS, the Tribune Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season. Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458. 729.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Brian Morozak and Steve Subrick back here at Ligonier Valley High School. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs have knocked off the Yough Cougars by a score of 67-32. Steve, is your final stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, thanks, Brian. Hayden Smith finishes with 8 points for the Cougars. Tyler Smith with 6. Kalna with 2. King with 7. Gurgley off the bench with 4. And Converso with, 5 for Gurgley and 4 for Converso. They scored 9 in the first, 8 in the second, 13 in the third, but just 2 in the fourth, 32 for the ball game. For the Mustangs, pretty balanced scoring tonight, Brian. A lot of guys in the scoring column. Luke Martin with 13 points, Nick Crouch with 4, Caden Smith with 11, Packrone with 7, Tabovoya with 2, Damon Revac with 1, Sevi Vecchiola with 9, Nairn with 1, and Tyrone Burton led the way for the Mustangs with 19 points. And they scored 16 in the first, 13 in the second, 21 in the third, 17 in the fourth for a 67-32 victory. Very convincing victory at that.
So the Mustangs will play in the championship game here tomorrow. Being told it's at 3 o'clock now against either Ligonier Valley or Marion Center. Those two teams will tip off here in about 32 minutes. And we're back with a final word from Ligonier Valley High School. The Mustangs have knocked off the Yough Cougars 67-32.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's. Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Silva shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacements, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Martin Law. If you were injured in an accident, don't know where to turn, and want to know what your rights are, we'd be happy to meet with you. We're local and have helped hundreds of people here in Fayette County recover in accident cases. Most importantly, we pride ourselves on being able to locate coverage or find claims that other attorneys may have missed. Call us about your case at 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys.
Brian Morozak, Steve Supert wrapping things up here for Ligonier Valley High School tonight, where the Laurel Highlands Mustangs have improved to 2-1 on the season with a 67-32 win over the Yough Cougars. Yough dropping to 0-3, and for the Mustangs, team have to be feeling pretty good about themselves. An impressive win tonight, and probably will have a tougher opponent tomorrow against either Marion Center or Ligonier Valley.
Well, yeah, but the good news is they got a really good performance out of Burton, and the whole team really played well, and so Coach Smith has to be taking those kids back down the mountain to back to Uniontown with a pretty good feeling, and be pretty proud of those kids. They played a pretty nice basketball game tonight.
Again, the championship game, we're being told 3 o'clock tomorrow. That's when the Mustangs will play. We'll have it for you here on WMBS. Also, we'll have the Uniontown Elizabeth Forward game for you at 12 noon tomorrow. Steve, enjoyed it as always.
Yes, sir. It was fun.
And happy birthday to your wife as well tonight, Robin.
Yeah, thank you. That's why I got her a cake. I hope it's not frozen. It'll thaw out. I got an hour drive home, so it should be okay.
Yep. Sounds good. For Steve Supert, Carl Chow's behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Brian Morozak, have yourselves a pleasant good evening. And also, speaking about happy birthday wishes, Steve, coming up on Monday, Nick Barczyk turns 30.
Hey, all right.
So I have to send happy birthday wishes out to Nick as well.
Nick's happy about the Pirates' big trade today. I can't even pronounce that guy's name, but they got some guy, was it yesterday or today?
The Oviedo? They traded away, I think.
Somebody, but they got some guy that they couldn't. They called his first name. They nicknamed him the password. It's like a long, name you can't pronounce. Yeah.
Well, fun as always. 67-32. Happy birthday, Robin. Happy birthday, Nick. Mustangs win it. We'll talk to you tomorrow. So long, everybody from Ligonier Valley High School.